I bet we picking right where we left off from the ending of chapter 292. The ball suspended in the air, eyed by all the main leading players of the match, Kaiser, Rin, and Isagi.
And the rest of nobodies!
Y'all don't understand how long I waited for this moment, where Kaneshiro will stop edging us and end this damn match already. I used to pray for times like this. So without further ado, we enter chapter 293, the birth of a new hero.
Isagi YOICHI.
So the chapter starts with us immediately seeing the ball still in the air and everyone all in the same positions on the ground. The narrator, which goes on to say that the desperate defensive play created by Kunigami, this play right here, gives Bastard Munich another chance to turn the game around with the appearance of the puzzle piece luck as the main contributing factor for the future of this field. And y'all know when Kaneshiro pulls this piece out in a chapter, he's gonna start cooking. So given the fact of the instant character development we had for Ness last chapter, a mix of players, Rin, Charles, and Kunigami watches the ball with no surprise is making its way towards him. Kaneshiro still making sure we see the luck piece too. We see it, bro. Don't worry. Nigga Ness over here hitting the "would you look at that" face. Kaiser and Isagi are also witnessing this all happen as well. Kaiser couldn't believe it, talking about,
"Ness, at a time like this, it goes to this puppy? But you've been performing ass. How?"
And as the ball is still coming down towards him, Ness proceeds to say that luck has come to him and a pass to set up Kaiser. Wait, no. Lock in. What, the glaze? Okay, back on track. Before he was about to start riding that meat, he calls himself an idiot and that this is his chance to change, becoming the new him in this moment. Bro, was deadass about to throw that character development right out the window. Kaiser, handling Shido still in his thoughts, is thinking if Ness is going to shoot, but disregards that thought, stating that a choice like that is impossible for him. But Buddy was really thinking about shooting here. Kaiser goes on to say, "Pass to me, you swine." The verbal abuse, bro, I swear. Classic Kaiser shenanigans. This ball is still in the air, by the way, finally reaches the magician, who says he'll cast a new spell on this field. Up until now, he's only made passes that made it easy for Kaiser to capitalize on and shoot. Niggas still over here hating. Now Ness proclaims his first rebellion, the declaration of war to a new emperor. Then on the next page, Ness continues telling Kaiser, if you're the best in the world, prove it and steal the incoming pass. He hits this insane pass, and can I say this art is beautiful, bruh. Nigga is using alchemy on the field. Ref, where are you? Right, she's dumbass talking about a shot. Now Ness confirms that it's definitely a drive pass, a topspin pass unsuitable for the Kaiser impact. It was a kick past the defenders and timed perfectly. Ness goes on to say that if you're right there, referring to Kaiser, that we can try again. We look ahead and see the ball coming straight at a silhouette of what looks like to be Kaiser, slipping behind Rin and Shido. Heading closer, Ness now making this relief face, which I guess he could never stop glazing Kaiser, even after some development.
Get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
But evidently, before he can even utter the last letters of Kaiser's name, another zoom in happens on the figure's face of quote-unquote Kaiser. And as soon as I saw puzzle pieces, I knew exactly what time it was, because that person who Ness thought it was Kaiser who he passed to was none other than that dog Isagi YOICHI, who we see has all the puzzle pieces start shedding off of him, running towards that ideal spot for the ball. Ref, he's shape-shifting. Red card. Ness over here with this face shitless.
What have I done?
Nigga, the goat is cooking. Carson is shocked, not knowing why Ness would pass to Isagi, but Hiyori, having a level of brain to him, tells Carson that wasn't the case. The whole field, including himself, didn't expect this. The genius known as Ness had a sudden mutated awakening, and there was only one person who believed in him equally and ran to the magic spot. Isagi was the only one talented learner who believed in this outcome. And look at Isagi putting in work, far ahead from Shido and Kaiser. He almost there. The rest of this page is straight up Blaze Fest, but I'm here for it. Yukimiya steps in, saying that Isagi, right to the end, killed his feelings and kept selling his soul for victory. Kunigami alongside him calls him the egotist machine, but he is still grinding his teeth as he has the entire NEL when things don't go his way. Salty ass. Afterwards, we finally see Rin up close, reaching his hand out to try to stop Isagi, but at this point he realizes that the nigga is way too far from reach, dumbfounded by the fact that Isagi can still evolve. Like, him saying this is just so ironic. Like, you literally, whatever, man. Narrating with some Shakespeare level of dialogue, Rin continued calling out how his rival has the charisma to draw out others' egos and exploit them for his own goals. Then we go to Kaiser looking like he about to air the place out, and I mean, just look at this panel coming up on the next page. I will never not laugh at this, no matter how many times I see it, because we see Kaiser scream out Ness's name, absolutely tilted, heated, with so much rage.
I woke up in the fresh as hell on a Monday. I can't go to hell, I went to church last Sunday.
And let's take a minute to just say this is not a justifiable crash out. He literally told Ness like a few chapters ago that he should quit football to get lost and that he doesn't need an uncreative traditionalist pig on the pitch. Like, Kaiser, this is your fault, nigga. Press that man's whole mental and look at the result. I don't even know how to describe what type of face Ness is making. All I can say, he looks dead outside and in. Back on track though, Rincy and Isagi still ahead as he's hatching as my go enters a shooting motion. A brand new and perfect YOICHI Isagi is being born, controlling hope and despair, the neo-egoist. And then after everything we've been through with this match, we get a double spread image of the talented learner, the Maharaga of football. BLUELOCK's heart fire off his 2-gun direct volley shot with the memories within his puzzle pieces scattered everywhere, transitioning into this black nigga goalkeeper jumping and trying to go for a save for the ball. Below, Igarashi, Noah, and Loki are all in astonishment as with a closer view of the ball in the goalkeeper's hand, Rin like a good little bitch for the final time narrates, going on to say that Isagi is BLUELOCK's demon king. And my boy, my nigga scores that decisive goal with the final panel of the chapter being his celebration sequence. The commentator announces Isagi scored the last goal and Bastard Munich wins the Neo-Egoist League. Furthermore, with the ending text saying in a dramatic ending, Isagi scored the final goal versus France. The demon king who devoured everything gives his first cry, and that was all she wrote. So my final thoughts on this chapter, to be honest, I'm just glad the match is over and that my MC came out on top once again. If he is happy, I'm happy. Also, when the final panel dropped for this goal, Twitter was having a field day. It was hilarious to witness the amount of hate from people not wanting to see the main character succeed. Shit had me so dead. I saw people saying things like, and I quote, "This is the worst chapter of PXG versus BM, most random ending BLUELOCK, plot soggy, the goal doesn't make sense, blah blah blah," things of that nature. Now I will say shape-shifting statements were funny though, but again, these are mostly just Rin fans not accepting the fact that their favorite character literally was selling and carrying PXG. Plus, you can't tell me he didn't have enough chances to end the match when he definitely did. Another thing, when I saw this nigga right here talk about how Rin got robbed and the finale was L writing, first of all, 1 out of 10 rage bait, and second of all, how is this L writing? I swear it'd be people that just go on TikTok, see the leaks, and don't read the narrative for shit, and immediately start bashing at it, talking about some L writing. Like, this is an example of an average reader that just be looking at the panels and not the information. Read, nigga, read! Isagi has already grown and taken L's enough in this match, and that goes for the entire arc too. Keep in mind, his whole character spec is him getting at some point during matches absolutely outclassed and outplayed, but then adapting and finding an optimal player solution to each of those situations. I don't know how much more clear it can get. Matter of fact, Rin fans, can y'all not ignore the fact that Kaneshiro was over here giving your nigga power-ups like it was Mario Bros, Predator's Eye for 1, just in general dominating the whole field for 2, and looking like a whole Sukuna malevolent shrine monster. Come on, be for real. If you want to enjoy sports manga that is not so quote-unquote MC-centric, go read something like Aoashi. That manga is goated and might suit your taste better, I don't know. But anyways, me saying all this, I promise you I'm not a Rin hater or anything. I very much like all the characters in the series, well, besides these two, but that's off topic. There's so much more I can say, but I don't want to make this video crazy long for a chapter review, so I'm gonna end it here. Next week's chapter 294 is titled Champion, and you already know we will indeed be there. So anyways, first time doing this style of video, let me know if y'all mess with it, and if you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and until next time, have a great day, rest of your night, bye. Sorry for pausing the outro, but I wanted to ask one thing. What do y'all think Psy's reaction is after watching his little bro lose his final game of the NEL? This nigga is still probably gonna call his performance the terms half-baked and lukewarm. Let me know in the comments. Resume the outro. Bye.